Hey guys, I'm coming to you as Ariel, and I have red hair today, which is totally out of the norm, and I have these glasses on because they're just part of the costume. So if you want to learn how to make your very own shell t-shirt, shell bra t-shirt, that's what it is, then stay tuned to this video, and I also show you how I get my hair like this, which was a very bad idea because it's such a mess. I used the spray bottle. Oh my gosh. I don't know that I ever want to use that again. I felt a little dizzy. This kind of last minute costume DIY video is a collab that I am doing with Rubenesque X3, who is Kim. So check out her channel. She does fashion, beauty, advice, videos, and DIYs. She does a lot of stuff. So check out her channel. Her and I go way back. We used to be in a collab fashion channel a long time ago. I don't think those videos still exist. But anyway, just check her out because she's awesome. And stay tuned to see how I get this look. First, I'm going to show you how to make your very own shell bra t-shirt. You'll need a plain white shirt. You can get long sleeves if you want because, you know, sometimes it's cold for Halloween. But then you'll need some fabric paint, some thin paint brushes, a pencil, a piece of paper, and a piece of cardboard to stick in your shirt so the paint doesn't bleed through. Here I am drawing my shell shape. You can, of course, print out an image from your computer, but I just wanted to draw my own. So I'm kind of starting off with a heart shape, but instead of just forming the two curves at the top, I'm going to make more curves come off of the little curves. Once you have your curves drawn in, then you're going to connect the curve to the bottom point. So you're just going to draw lines that kind of angle down to that point. As I've said, you'll need to put something in your shirt so the paint from the front doesn't bleed onto the back. Here's the shell I drew. When I cut it out, you can see that I drew a little triangle, half triangle at the bottom. Then I taped down my stencil with a few pieces of masking tape. I know I didn't mention that in the supplies, but now I am. Then just squeeze some fabric paint. I'm using this light purple color that I got from Joann Fabric. And then I'm taking a paintbrush and I'm just going to fill the entire shell stencil with this paint. You want to be really careful by the edges. Make sure that you hold the edge down so the paint doesn't get under. Once you have that completely filled in with paint and it dries for a little bit, then you can remove the tape and pull up your paper and you will have a beautiful shell shape. Now you have to do this on the other side of your shirt, and I like to bring in a ruler for this, so I measure from the sleeve to the tip of the shell and also from the top of the shell to the top of the shirt. Make sure it's the same on both sides. And when you put your stencil back down, you want to flip it over, if that makes any sense, because you want your shells to look exactly the same. You want it to be like a mirror image. Once both of your shells have taken some time to dry out, then you're going to add another layer of fabric paint and let that dry. And then once your second coat dries, you can start to apply the detailing of the shell. So here I'm kind of holding my stencil or my cutout up to the shirt, and I'm just using this as a guide to draw the lines, or paint the lines on, with a really thin paintbrush. So I'm taking my darker purple paint and I am just outlining the shell. I'm just doing this very slowly and carefully so I don't mess it up. And of course, once one shell is outlined with your purple, dark purple paint, then you're going to outline the other one the exact same way and make it look as similar as possible to the other. And again, wait for your paint to dry. You don't want to wear it until it's dry. Now that we have an Ariel shirt, we need the hair to match. So I am sporting this beautiful garbage bag over my clothes so they don't get all red. So I'm just spraying this all over my hair, and then I'm letting it dry before I take the beautiful garbage bag off. And I did tease my hair a little with a comb so it's a little more poofy, because Ariel has that really cool side swept bang that I can't really get my hair to do, but you want your hair to be a little voluminous. There's nothing special about my makeup. I just used my normal BB cream and eyeliner and mascara, but I am using this lip gloss and this lipstick, and as you can see, I'm using my phone as a mirror because I'm cool like that and I didn't have a mirror. A couple other accessories you might want to have for this costume: one, a dingle hopper because you need to comb your hair, and two, a flounder stuffed animal. because you need your buddy flounder with you when you are out on the town. And then the most important part are these big black glasses that I got from icing. So now a little bit about my first Ariel outfit. Of course I have this shirt on that I made, but I have this belt that I found at Wet Seal, and I thought it was perfect for Ariel because it has little star cutouts on it, and you know there's starfish under the sea, so it just goes perfectly. Then these green jeggings are from Windsor, and finally the combat boots are from Wet Seal as well. If you don't want to make a shell bra t-shirt and you don't want to wear an actual shell bra, then there are other options for you. If you can't find any purple tops, which I really couldn't find any purple tops when I went to the mall, then you can get white or off-white, and you can get some fabric dye from your local craft store. And you're just going to fill up a bucket that you don't really care about. So you're going to fill your container with some hot water, and then you're going to dump your dye in, and it looks really cool on camera when it expands into the water. It's awesome. So I'm mixing the dye once I pour it into the water, and then I'm just taking my white clothing and I am just dropping it in there and mixing it around, and I let it soak for a while. I actually let the bandeau soak for too long and it got kind of dark purple, and here you can see me wearing my purple tops with a green lacy skirt, and I think the skirt was from Charlotte Russe, but I'm not sure. And here you can see I'm wearing this beaded star bracelet that I actually made, so here's like a little mini tutorial, which you don't even really need it, but I just thought it was cool to show me putting beads on stretchy string, just so you know which brand of string I use. That's why. And of course, don't forget to take Flounder with you, because Flounder needs to go everywhere with you. You guys are BFFs for life. Watch out, he's gonna give you a fish kiss. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you end up dressing as hipster Disney Princess Ariel, then be sure to show me a picture. You can tweet it to me on my Twitter, or you can hashtag SarahLynnFashion on Instagram. Again, don't forget to check out Kim's channel because she's awesome. Her link is in the description box. Alright, well if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so if you like what you see. And that's about it. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. We will see you soon. Bye! Oh my god, why are these? And then I was filming outside and I about got attacked by wasps, and there was actually one in my hair as I was walking inside, but luckily there were a couple of guys out there, and this really nice guy got the bee out of my hair, and I'm so thankful because I don't know what I would have done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't even, no. So let me just show you what the bathroom looks like right now. Ah! This is the mess. It's kind of messy. And I have a fishtail bracelet on too, rainbow loom.